Hi everyone, so I am on the last of my mystery kits. This is a set of 3 videos that are showing the mystery kits that I sent out this past week to customers or members of my Facebook group. My Facebook group is called Best Paper Cuts Idea Sharing Group, and it's just for sharing ideas on using Stampin' Up! Products. And you can be a customer, or you could be a fellow demonstrator, whatever you want, or just someone who's interested in learning about stamping, and join the group. So I send out a kit about once a month if I have lots of leftover cards. Sometimes I make up a bunch of cards for Stamp Camp and then change my mind and don't use them, or sometimes I cut too many, or sometimes people can't show up the last minute, especially now with people. It's winter and COVID and sickness. People have a sniffle, they don't want to come. So sometimes I have too many. So what I do is I send them out. Might as well send them out because sometimes I get tired of making the same ones. So I send them out to people, and then we kind of call it a mystery kit. I don't show you what it's supposed to look like until the very end. So you can put the kit together any way you like, or you can wait and see how I put it together and then put it together like that. And so that's what this video is for. If you didn't get a kit, because this is the first time you've heard of such a thing, you can play along, because I'll show you the kit pieces, and then it will share what we make with them at the end. So I'm doing something different this time. I didn't send out as many kits as I normally do. Normally I send out about 20 some kits. This time I didn't send out so many because I think people were away for Thanksgiving this week, and also just crazy time of year, people are busy. So I had some extra ones. So each kit I saved 2 for myself. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one together using a product in the normal annual catalog that's current. And then I thought it might be fun to put the other one together using some sneak peek products that are coming up in January. So I was able to purchase some stuff early because I'm a demonstrator, and also because I went to a virtual convention and we were able to see some stuff and get some stuff. This is one that I actually got free for going to the convention, so I'll show it to you in a minute. But first I'm going to show you the original kit. I think this is something we did in the summer. And I couldn't find the original, so I had a couple of these left over, and then just this morning realized I don't even know where the original is. I thought I did, and I don't, so I hurriedly made up one. It was using the set. I don't think this is what it looked like. I think we did something different here, but as you can see, this is using the stamp set. I think it's called In Symmetry. Yes, there it is. Super cute, and it matches the paper. So the paper is meant to go with this stamp set. You can see that's that exact flower, and here are these flowers. So anyway, it's meant to go with it. And this is what we call a standing easel card, like this. So we did something like that. I think this looks the same as the Stamp Camp, but I don't know what we did up here. Maybe there was a ribbon across and this was higher. I don't remember. So anyway, this is what we did at Stamp Camp. So it's kind of fun, and I want to show you the parts that make this up, and then we're going to put together using different stamp sets, so you can kind of see what stamp sets you might have at home that work with these colors. So let's put that one aside. The pieces for this kit are as follows. You've got your card base, and then you've got a piece of Whisper White or Basic White. This is 4 by 5 1/4. And then you've got 2 pieces of Designer Series paper and some layering. Oh, and then in each of your kit, if I had some more of these, I added it. I can't remember what this one is from, what that die cut is from. I'll have to look it up, sorry. And then I also gave some of you ovals because I did have them, and they're the kind of thing that a lot of us have, and I wanted to use that to show, you know, something for people who don't necessarily have this die that I cannot remember what it's from. I'll have to look it up. It might be that labels, Tasteful Labels. Okay, so let me give you the measurements for this if you want to play along with the easel card. Okay, I think these are 2.5. Yes, 2.5 by 4. So you need 2 of those. Okay, and then these are just layering on top of each other. So this one is going to be, this one looks like 2 7/8 by 4. So then we're going to go down a little bit here. And that's 4. So what's this one? Oh, that's the bigger one. So it's actually 3 7/8 by 2 7/8. So this is a little bit bigger, so it's 4 1/8. But I don't know why I did all these 8ths by 3. That's kind of annoying. You can cut squares that are less annoying. I don't remember why I did them that size. 2 5/8 by 3 3/4. Okay. Alright, so we got these are just going to layer like so. Now when you're cutting your base to have that little extra fold in it, this piece is your standard envelope size. So it's scored right here at 5 1/2. And then you've got to score this down the middle. So your other score is going to be at 2 7/8. Oops, I'm sorry. 2 3/4. Man, don't listen to me. 2 3/4, which is of course 5 1/2. Cut in half. Okay. And that's that fold, and that's how you're going to get this easel look. Then we need a little thing like this to stick up so that it kind of can stand behind it. This would be a really great photo card. So if you send photos at Christmas time, you can change this up with holiday papers and put a family photo there and put Merry Christmas here, and that would be great to give to somebody and they have your photo up on their desk. Super cute, I think. Or a party invitation, so they remember they can put that up on their desk until the party. Anyway, really fun little card layout, and I wanted to show you how to do that. All right, so let's use this with some stamps in the current catalog. I was looking through, I thought maybe some bold florals would be good. I kind of feel like this is going to be too tight. I mean, it'll fit, but I think it's too tight. So I think I'm just going to go with some of the flowers. Oh, it's so close. So close, but I'm a little worried that I'm not going to get it right. So I'm going to go with this. I thought this would be a fun one to use. There are a lot of nice florals that would go good with this. Or you can even just do something with, if you have floral dies, like the pierced flowers dies, and you could do like a bunch of flowers on here. Really cute color combinations. So anyway, that could be really fun. So let's start with that stamping. What do I want to do here? All right, I want to use colors from the paper, so I need Just Jade, Calypso Coral. I think it has Night of Navy and Bumblebee are the colors in the paper. I'm going to start with the leaf. This one. All right, well, let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna go this way. Oops. I'm gonna go there. And then I'm gonna do it on a scrap paper. Let's see if I have some white around here somewhere. There. I don't know why I'm getting the tip. For some reason I'm not holding it straight, and then the tip is not going all the way down. There we go. Okay, so then I'm going to cut some of these out. Alright, so I'm not going to worry about the stems. I'm just cutting these out for some dimension. And you can even lay them on top of the original ones, just pop them up a little bit. That might be fun. Okay. Alright, I might cut these out. We'll see if we need them. Okay, so that's what I'm going to use here. Now I want to bring in some of the flowers. What do we have? We have, this one's cute. They're all cute. And this is the center. Let's bring in everything. Why not? Let's see if all that. These are too long. Alright. Grab some blocks for myself. of blocks. Here we go. Okay, as you can see, I have a lot of blocks. Okay. Now, maybe I want to do another one high up. All right, we'll think about that. Okay. What do I do with my leaves? There they are. I'm trying to decide if I need something higher up. Although maybe a dragonfly could be higher up. And that could take the place. So let's not worry about it. Okay. So now I'm going to stamp some flowers around. I'm going to do, let's do this one. It looks kind of reminding me of the roundish one. So I'm going to do that one in Calypso Coral. Although I don't think it matters really. Okay, let's do a couple of those. And I know they look disjointed right now. They're not really touching, but we're going to add some leaves so then it'll make more sense. Let's see, this one could be, what do we got left? I like the side view one. Let's do that in Bumblebee. And I'm going to cut that one out. Let's do another one just in case. Okay. Oh, I know what I'll do with the navy. Will be the dragonfly. I wanted to bring some of that navy in, and that'll give me some height that I was worried about. There we go. Okay. All right. So we're winging our mystery kits. I hope that you will find some stamps in your collection that will work well. Can't wait to see what you post. If you're not part of my Facebook group, consider joining it. You can see what people post and get in on the next mystery kit. All right. Let's see if we need the third one in a minute. All right, let's see where areas we need to cover. Maybe here. Maybe one going this way. Maybe that one goes this way and that one goes this way. Maybe only one of those. It's kind of big. I can't decide. I'm going to do it like that. All right, I'm going to use these little stamens in blue. I'm going to see where I want that. Move it, put it down. Okay. We'll see what it looks like in the end. You can maybe do a better job. This is what happens when I don't plan ahead. I think it'll be okay. So I'm going to stick that down. Because remember, we're still going to add, so I kind of think this one is going to go across here. That way it'll look like that's attached to something. Okay, and then this one, I think maybe will go in front. Yes. And I'm going to give that one some dimension by popping it up with a dimensional. Like that. I don't know where I want that one. Maybe I don't want that one anywhere. Let's see. I don't think I need them. I think I'm just going to use those two. Okay. All right, it's a little bit, I should have maybe planned ahead a little more. I think some ribbon might help that out a little bit. All right, let's glue it together. Again, I can't wait to see what you do. We'll see what I do in my next one. I have an idea of what stamp set I want to use. All right, let's get that down. do I want to do both of these flowers? Do I want... I like that. Okay. Okay. So both of these go on the outside. Like this. All right. And then when you attach this panel, I'm going to add some rhinestones because it looks kind of empty up there, and I think I'm going to add a ribbon. And I did grab this navy ribbon, which is left over from something else. That might tie the bottom together a little bit, and yeah, let's do that. All right, I'm not going to fuss with it anymore, but a glue dot might help that go where I want it to go. All right, when you put this down, you're only going to put adhesive on the bottom half because it needs to stick up here. So be careful about that. So you're going to stick it only on the bottom half. So let's make sure from there down is, and that way it sticks up like this. I'm going to add some rhinestones. I'm a little hurried today because this is the third one and I'm realizing my kids will be home in like 10 minutes. All right, let's do the inside. Okay, so this is going to go down here, and then I want to have my, let's do another dragonfly on the inside. And then my sentiment, I think I got that out already. Pardon my head. I like to be right on top of these when I'm stamping on a die that I've already cut out. And that's not bad. Okay, now when you add this, you want to use dimensionals too high. You want to stack them. So that way you've got some extra height for your easel to stand behind. So I'm layering them too high. Now before I stick that down, I think I want some more color on the inside. Where was that little baby flower? Here it is. I'm just going to give it a couple flowers. And then kind of figure out where you want this to be and place that down, and then you've got your easel card. So you're looking at it from above, but this is what it looks like. And that is using the Celebrate with Flowers stamp set. Okay, and then now I want to show you one using a new sneak peek stamp set. I'll clean those off later. Here's the stamp set. Okay, this is a sneak peek from the catalog that's coming up in January, and it's maybe you are familiar with this imagery. because this same artist kind of has some other stamps in the catalog, and I'll show you. Let's see if I can find them faster by looking at the index. Page 46. This is the annual catalog. And you can see it kind of coordinates nicely with A Good Man. Isn't that nice? So it's kind of like, if you like this style, you can have a whole bunch of sets that work nicely together. And there's another one. This one's kind of a masculine one. And then there's another one called Beautiful Moments. And I don't know where mine is right now. I have, here it is. See, now this one also kind of has that same look to it. Same kind of imagery. And now you've got a mother with daughter before you had a father with children. There was another one a while back too called, oh, I forget what it was called. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, all of these work nicely together. So kind of, if this is your style, you like coloring and watercolor, and these are really pretty. So this one's called In the Moment, and this is a new one that goes with that whole collection. And I thought it would be fun to see if I could use this with that template. And I'm going to use this lady in the window. And I did another one. I'll show you when I'm done. I also did it with this one, but I colored it already because I wanted to make sure it fit. And it does. And I don't want to ruin the surprise. So this is the same exact pieces from before. All right. And this time, we're going to stamp this woman kind of sitting looking out the window. Alright, and I'm going to stamp in Memento ink because I'm going to use Stampin' Blends to color. Hopefully I get her straight. And I'm going to try and use colors from the paper. I also thought it might be fun to stamp let's see, trying to decide if I want the bench cushion, the pillow. Okay, so I'm stamping bits and pieces of the person here because that way I can cut them out and attach them. So it's so hard on this pattern, I don't know if I can even see the right pieces, so maybe we'll ignore that and we'll just stick with the green. So we're going to cut out that'll be fun. And then I was thinking about doing the same with this pillow that's behind, but I think that'll be so hard for me to see that I'm going to ignore that. And it's so tiny that I don't know that you get the pattern anyway. So let's forget about that one. We'll just stick with this one. And then maybe I'll do that, like if she's sitting on a window seat cushion. Let's try that. And I'll show you how I did it in the other one when we're done. Okay, we'll see how that goes. All right, let's color our person. Just gonna grab ivory. Now it looks to me that this is arm, this is arm. little bit of back there. I'm going to go with Night of Navy for her jeans. I'm going to do mostly light because I want to show the detail, but I'll use the dark Night of Navy for some of the wrinkles. Some highlights. I think I will do some Daffodil Delight. Now this is Bumblebee, but there isn't a Bumblebee Stampin' Blends, but it's a tiny area right here. I'm going to do it in the dark Daffodil Delight, and I think we'll be okay. I'm not even going to bother doing two different tones with it because it's so tiny. There we go. And I think her shirt, let's bring in the Calypso Coral. So again, I'm going to go light on the whole thing. And then I'm going to do some of the wrinkles under her arm, shadows with the second one. With the dark. Let's kind of round out her back a little bit. So I've gone over it and added the dark, and now I'm going to take the light and go over those areas again just to kind of blend out that harsh line. There we go. Okay, and now let's see, for her hair, what do I want to do? I kind of want to do cinnamon cider just because, I don't know, kids in my house kind of have reddish, hewish, slightly reddish hair, but let's see, I think I'm going to go soft suede. I think the cinnamon cider next to the Calypso Coral might be too much. So I'm going to go light. Soft suede. And then I think I'm going to add a little bit of dark and wispies. There we go. Maybe she'll have a blue hair clip. Alright, now remember those little things we cut out earlier. Let's see if we like them. Add a little fun. Alright, and then the cushion on the window seat. Let's see if we like that. It's kind of too late because I added the glue, so we're going to have to like it. I could have placed it down first and then decided, but I wasn't thinking. Okay, I do like it though, so I'm glad. Alright. Now I want to show those windows, and I think I'm going to make her coffee cup green because I actually have green coffee cups. So let's do, I don't know where my light just jade is. There it is. A little highlight. Alright, now I want to differentiate the windows somehow. So I'm going to grab some Pool Party just to kind of give some color to behind the windows. And I'm not going to just color them in fully though. I'm just going to suggest it by kind of modeling it a little bit. Let's see what I mean? I didn't go full on. I just kind of added a little bit of color just so that it wouldn't be white on white. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. So that's that. Now I want to show you what I did to stand it up. So let's go ahead and attach these. And so this one goes on this one. this one goes on this one. Okay. Now here, what do I want to do? Do I want flowers on top and this? Yes. Okay, remember, only on the bottom half. All right, now for this area, I thought it might be fun to break this up. So this stamp says, sometimes the most productive thing you can do is relax. And I thought it might be fun to use just the relax on my oval. So you can't use Stampin' Blends on markers and have it transfer, because this is kind of like a Sharpie. It's like alcohol-based ink in there. So if you inked it up, you might, if you were fast, be able to get some of it to rub off. But first of all, you're going to stain, it's like writing a Sharpie on here, you're going to stain your rubber, which is okay if it happens. You know, it's not going to, it'll dry and it'll stay there forever and not come off. But if you want it to transfer nicely, you're going to want to use your regular Stampin' Write markers. Now, if you don't have Stampin' Write markers, you can cover the area you don't want with some washi tape or a Post-it note, and then peel that Post-it note off before you stamp onto your paper. And that way you only get the area you want. But I have a Stampin' Write marker, which is a water-based marker in Night of Navy. And then I can get just what I want. I just want the word relax. Let's see if I can do that evenly. There we go. So I've got that. Let's put that aside. And then I gotta clean this really good, because now I want just the top. Make sure we got it all. Okay. Now I want just the top. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay, and this time we're going to stamp just that. Okay. And now we need this. Remember how we did on our other ones? We need it to be double stacked with the dimensionals so that the card has something to set against when it's in easel mode. I wanted to show you what this is. This is the double oval punch, like that. And it's nice, you can slip different, I have scraps, I keep my white scraps, and you can just, you know, slip them through there. And you can do the same with your blue and cut out using the different size ovals. So it's a really nice punch to have. All right, so let's glue this in. All right, and I'm going to double this one up. Okay, and that's going to go right here. And then you can set it up like so. So that's your easel. I have to hold it funny because you're looking at it from above. Okay, so that's this one, and I wanted to show you what it looks like with the other one. Okay, so here I used the other girl who is reading a book. This is the one I can relate to the most, sitting there and reading a book, although I wish this was a little cat. We haven't had a pet in a long time, and we just got a little kitten, so this would be perfect if it was a little cat. Anyway, the coffee is in all of their hands, so that is great. Okay, so here is the same idea, different image. And I did the same thing with the paper piecing, how I stamped on the pattern paper and cut it out for her pillows, as you can see. And that is the easel card. So this is mystery kit for November. This one is the original, and I hope that you play along. If you are never heard of mystery kits, please join me at Beth's Paper Cuts. idea sharing group on Facebook. And I hope that you will subscribe and click the bell so that you get notified next time I do mystery kits and next time I share a video how to. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!